Seriously, guys, we need to allow ourselves to open up our heart more every day, like this flower, allowing our heart to bloom each day and every day of our life. Do you know why it is so important to be connected to these greens right here? Well, this is our heart chakra, and I am connected to my heart chakra all day long. And also, eating all these greens that exist here on planet Earth is not only about, all these, meats that you're eating, but also the plants that exist for each of us. How y'all doing? I'm doing so great, as y'all can see, into this green, into this green, expanding my mind, elevating higher each of every day, because it's a struggle with self every day, and our ego right here. And look at this plant. This plant don't have any ego at all. This plant knows only how to love, and only how to love us and themselves. They're just in tune with God creation, the sun and the moon and the light and the water and the ground right here. So basically our body is those elements. So as egotistical human being, we forget to really get in tune with this oneness, because we deal with loss of separation here on earth, and ego brings this illusion of separation, because there is no separation. We are breathing as one. The way the earth is breathing, same way I'm breathing, so there is no separation between me and the earth. But let me just tell you all what about this green, okay? What about this green? Opening our heart to love, and the love that starts is actually with self. Because when you start to love yourself, you start to love God, you start to love all the spirits around you, you start to love nature and the people around you. So first of all, we need to get in line with self-love, how we can love ourselves in each of every day of our life, because there are so many reasons here on earth to not to love ourselves, to not to love our body, to not to love us, okay, or any other people. We may think that we are loving ourselves enough, we may think that we are loving the universe and the people and all that, but we don't. Because if we really love ourselves and others, then our days should be more harmonized, our life should be more a happy life. Look at my face, a happy face right here. And we should let go of this ego is actually a false self, okay? Ego is actually a false self that is separating, the bringing loss of separation and corruption to planet earth, and struggle deep within ourselves. So we are here to work with ourselves, our inner self. So when we decide to really work with ourselves, and we tune into our spiritual power, our physical, mental, spiritual health, we start to, develop these three aspects, three, important things in our life. That's when we can really get in tune with the universe. So that I got a question for you. Okay, how many times are you giving thanks to Most High? This is the question. How many times do you give thanks to yourself? How many times do you give thanks to the element, to the spirit of air, to the spirit of this earth, to the spirit of the light, to the spirit of the ground? How many times do you give thanks when you have your plate in front of you and you are about to eat this meal? How many times do you give thanks to the farmers who grow it? How many times do you give thanks to earth who grow it for you? So not enough gratitude, so in our daily life. So the more we become more grateful, okay, more grateful in each of our days, the more happier we will become, and the more we can ascend into our higher self, because we are here to do all the spiritual work, and many people are doing it in so many different ways. There are so many ways to perform it, to do it, to connect, that we can connect ourselves with the divine self. There are so many ways to it. So choose the way that suits you best, and you do it from your heart, and you purify your mind and body, so that you can rise, so that you can shine as a soul right here, because you are not this human body. You are a soul within this human body, and you are immortal. And this human body, it's so temporary, it's impermanent. What's permanent is the soul, the essence of God, okay? So we are here to be more enlightened in our daily life, with the right knowledge of self. So how much knowledge are you gaining in your daily life? This is the another questions. How much knowledge are you gaining in your daily life? You have this screen right here, mobile phone, iPhone right here, and you can search anything. My mind wonder a lot. I have lots of questions going on in my mind, and whenever I get a question, immediately I Google it, I look into it, I analyze it, I want to know the fact about it. So I gain that knowledge, right? But it's not enough. The knowledge of self, it's what should be enough. Knowledge of self. How does this human body work? What is this human body made of? Okay? What is our mind? What is the soul? What is the purpose of the soul? How can we be enlightened? Okay? All of these yogi masters, spiritual light workers are here, and they're showing you so many methods, different, same thing in different way. Okay, there are so much to this world than just watching TV all day long and eating lots of chips and chocolates and all these sweets, cakes and pizza and all this burger. There are so much more than just eating lots of flesh. There's 80,000 of plants here on planet Earth. So we're here to consume lots of green and open up our heart, because if you cannot show your compassion and love to this world and the animal friends that don't have a voice like you do as a human being, you should be a smart person, right? We should be more smarter, right? So if we are more smarter than the animals on the street, how come we don't take care of them or try to understand their knowledge, try to understand their language? How come we are so intelligent? How come we don't communicate with the spirits that is within this animal body? How come we are so disrespectful to nature? How come we are so detached from nature and the animals? How come we are so heartless? And then you come and tell me that you are loving yourself, you are loving the earth and animals. No, I cannot believe in that. I cannot believe in that. No, it's not. I cannot do that. So that's why you need to love yourself enough to really let go of all this belief that you carry in your mind about loving thyself. Okay, and really start to tune into your heart chakra green. Look, it's green right here. It's so green, and I'm so in love with the green. And look at this flower. It's so beautiful, right? And I mean it. I'm consuming it. I am that. Because I choose it. I'm devoted to it. So all of the spirit guides, all of this, my ancestors, all of the spirits from the higher rooms, they're helping me. The spirit of Mother Earth is helping me all day, every day for the rest of my life, because I choose her. I choose to love her. I choose to take care of her. If there is something that I do wrong in my daily life, then I acknowledge it and then I make a change immediately, because I came here to really correct myself and choose the right way of living in as long as I am here on planet Earth, because I didn't came here to stay here forever, permanently. I came here for a very short time. So I need to give love and respect to myself and each of the things here on planet Earth. Back in the time, I didn't wanted to kill an ant. I didn't wanted to, but the mosquitoes, they come, they irritates me, sometimes I have to smash them. But other than that, everything is good, okay? Everything is good. So the more I acknowledge myself, my darker self, my darker part, I make it better every single day. But then sometimes we get stuck with some people that we cannot better ourselves with. They just gonna switch on that button that's gonna make us really mad. Or some people, they don't help us to evolve. And those are the people, the spirits that we need to be away from. Because if you are not helping me to elevate and become my greatest version, or if you are not an inspiration for me, then how am I gonna be with you? Okay, well, it's a hard work to be with someone that you really, really love, and they're not your inspiration and all this, but you're still with them. So you can inspire them with your healthier lifestyle, just by being you, with your message, with your truth, with your, enlightenment. You can do that. So there you go, opening up our heart starts with compassion to ourselves and others here on earth. Opening our heart, it starts with gratitude, giving thanks every single day to each and everybody and every little things here on planet earth. I give thanks to you, flowers. I give thanks to you, beautiful greens. Thank you for existence. So you see, simple things. I give thanks when I have my meals. I give thanks to the farmers, to the land, and the spirits. I give thanks to myself. Giving thanks, it's open up your heart. Doing some meditation, doing some yoga geometry pose every day in the morning, taking shower with cold water, ground yourself, drinking lots of key lime water, eating lots of fruits helps you to open up your heart, looking deep into the green. Oh my God, smell it, eat it, make it into juice and drink it. It could help you to really open up your heart. And also praying mantras. There are so many ways that you can call upon God, that you can call upon angels and spirits. It could open up your heart. After some time, you start 1 minute and then you start 2 minutes, 3 minutes of chanting your mantra, or some, let's say that you call on God. Okay, you call on God. There are so many names of God. La ilaha illallah. There are Om Namah Shivaya, or chanting on mantra Om, or chanting on Gayatri mantra. All of this it open up my heart. So 1 minute you start walking meditation and you chant on this mantra. It's not opening your heart. Okay, then you give up. No, you need to do it. You need to do it at least for 30 minutes and to really vibe in that whiteness, so-called the crown chakra. So-called the crown chakra, like it's so beautiful feeling, beautiful energy that I get in tune with. It's so amazing. I tell you, it's so powerful and sacred. Any bad thoughts, anything disappear, and then you can tune into your higher voices, your wisdom. It's so sacred. Look at my eyes. I just finished my walking meditation now and my mantra chanting. It's evening time for me, and now I decided to do a live and share it with you all here on Instagram, because most of the time I'm doing my lives on Facebook. Back in the time I used to be very active on Instagram, but lately I don't. But now I am getting in tune because there's so much time that I'm having during day, and most of the time what I'm doing, it's focusing only on myself, my spiritual growth, my health, my mental health, my body, enlightenment, all of this, because I'm having enough time to only think for myself and do the things. Really get bored all day long, and not, there are some days that I am not inspired at all on anything. Okay, I'm not inspired, but those are the days that I get up, I do my yoga, I do my meditation. When I don't have anything, I don't want to watch TV, I don't want to watch any kind of news, or scroll down and down on Facebook page, news page, or talk to anybody. I don't feel like it. I just feel like to just wonder, looking at the sky or laying down, just wonder. While at that time I listen to some affirmation and I put some cucumber slice on my eyes, on my face, and I just wonder. Okay, I just wonder. I don't need to talk to anybody, so I just wonder. And during this wondering time, I get inspired by myself, by doing the right things that I want to do. So I get up and I start to walking meditation. Why not? For half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours straight, just by focusing only on one object. Because if you don't have anything to do that. I got the skills. If I am not inspired by TV or all these things, materialistic things, sometimes I'm not even inspired by my creativity. So what do? I ascend high by just doing the natural things that I learned along the way. So hey, and then when I'm inspired, I put the music on, I dance. Oh yeah, good vibe. And then I eat lots of fruits, I drink. What I do, I do my art, I play my guitar, talk to a good friend, beautiful stuff, and sing around. I do beautiful things when I'm inspired. Some days I'm not, and I do things. Even the days when I'm inspired, I love to do yoga, I love to do meditation. Okay, so there you go. This is it. Lots of love from us. Lots of love from us together. All of these are vibrant, alive spirits right here, and they got me, and I got them, right? Namaste to you all. Peace and love. Stay blessed.
best.